You are live. Says I'm live. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Well, let me fix that. Okay. What was that? Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. I was sitting here going over my crafty to-do list, and I got up and started doing some of my crafty to-do list. I was like, I haven't been live recently. Let's hang out with my crafty friends. So I appreciate you coming to hang out with me. If you are catching on the replay, I'd also appreciate a thumbs up and a comment down below to let me know that you stopped by. You know what? If you're here live, I also still appreciate a thumbs up and comments. But you can lurk if you want to. Oh, so in front of me, we're going to start this project and set it to the side to dry and then work on something else. I need to get some Christmas things done, so I need to start working on my Christmas things. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Crystal. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me. That's enough, right? I don't know. Let me see. Let's just go with that. Let's wipe our little nose. Let's wipe our little nose. Oh, oops. That little one jumped out more than I thought it would. I got these. It was a set of, I think 8, maybe 10. I think it was 8 from the Five Below store. And I really like them, especially for $5, especially. And like I've used them a couple times. These other kind of sprays, we won't mention no names, but these other kind of sprays, I get them brand new and I use them one time and I remember to wipe their noses and I might get to use them the second time, but sometimes the second time, definitely the third, fourth, fifth time, I go to use them again and they don't work no more. They don't work no more. They get all clogged up or something. I don't know what the secret sauce is. I haven't figured it out. But these ones so far have worked every time I've grabbed them. Hi, welcome, Lenore. Thanks for coming to hang out. So these particular things right here that I'm sprayed and I'm going to set them to the side to let them dry a little bit. And then I'm going to do some more in a red version. And then I'm going to add numbers to them. They're going to be countdown numbers for like a December daily thing. And that's actually probably what I'm going to work on most is different versions of countdown numbers. So I got these little tags. Where are they at? Where's the little bag of tags? Here, I need to set this to the side anyway. Y'all don't let me forget that I give them a few minutes to dry and then I got to come back to them. Just had that little bag. I really did. Y'all, it wouldn't be a Curiously Michelle live stream if I didn't lose everything I just had. So I got these from the Dollar Tree, from the not a Dollar Tree store. An advent calendar thingy? Yes. So a December daily is kind of like a junk journal / memory keeper kind of thing. I could grab one. Well, it's not. It could be used any kind of way. But I am making these particular ones to be December dailies. I'll be right back. You might have seen me doing it. You was hanging out with me in July, wasn't you? If you're typing in the comments, I can't read it because I walked away. But I'll be back. I will. Let me see. Because I got my Christmas stuff set up in my living room. Because I got my Wednesday stuff set up on my craft area. And I didn't want to keep packing and unpacking and packing. You know what I mean? So it's a little journal. You have at least 24, 25 pages in it. So that every day in December, you can do a little spread about what you did that day. Kind of like a little memory keeper. So I got these little greeting card journals I made, and I'm making little ephemera kits to go with them. And I decided I needed numbers to go with them, so that if the person wants to use it as a December daily, it's in their ephemera kit. Deborah needs to make bowl covers. Bowl covers. I really need to hit the fabric store. You know our fabric store closed down, ma'am. There's a new one opening at the square. Oh, okay. So you going up. We got to jump states to find the fabric store. It's opening in a couple weeks. Bowl covers. Do you mean like when you like they're elastic or something, you go into the potluck, you cover the bowl, or like those ones, I don't know what you do with it, but you treat the fabric some kind of way so it's like beeswaxy on one side, and you use that to cover your leftovers instead of all the Ziploc bags to save the earth. Is that what you mean by bowl covers? Don't want to drive all the way to Hobby Lobby. They don't have a big selection. They might start expanding their selection since Joann's closed. But they seem to be moving. All their crafty stuff keeps getting less and less, and their like decoratory stuff keeps getting expanding out bigger and bigger. I don't know if this is going to fit. We're about to find out. Got these little circle tag things. And I wonder if these circles on this stamp is going to fit into the little circle. Because then that could be another idea. I'm trying to do a couple at least, but a few different. Look at me almost cutting my. Don't do that, y'all. This is one of those safety videos that show you what not to do. That's what that was. I haven't been to Hobby Lobby since Chloe moved. Hey, Beth. Hi, welcome. Thanks for popping in. This wasn't planned. I just popped on because I was sitting over there going through I haven't did any crafting this week. It's been a week, y'all. That's how it goes. That's how life be. So I was going over my crafty to-do list over there, and I couldn't stay focused. I kept getting distracted, and so then I was like, and I'm a little bored and lonely, I guess. I was like, I wonder if any of my crafty friends wanted to hang out. That'll help me stay focused on a project. So it doesn't really fit, but it kind of fits. That silver ring might make it. Daggum. These are 1 1/4 diameter. I need 1 1/2 diameter. I don't even know if they make 1 1/2 diameters. I really don't know. But the 1 1/2 diameter would be perfect. I worry if I try to stamp these that the little silver piece is going to keep the stamp from stamping right. You know what? We'll just try. And if it doesn't work, then we'll think about plan B. You know, I don't want to sit and take these rings off all these and sit and put all these rings back on. Sacrifices we have to make for. So I thought about these, but it doesn't fit. These numbers don't fit. Okay. Where's my stamp? Thingy bobber. You know what I'm talking about. Here, right here. Right here's one. Okay, which one of these we like? I mean, I kind of like this little leafy one. And this little, let's try this one. I just need it a smidgen smaller. I mean, a smidgen. That's all I need is just a smidgen smaller. And let's do green. I got a pretty green. I know I do. The question is where. I think I got a big green. I think I bought a big red and a big green one of them Christmas years. I'm going to lose these tags. Oh my goodness gracious, people. Did y'all hear that? Woo, I don't know if y'all heard that. But it was a big old boom, and it scared the tar out of me. I jumped up plumb out of my seat. That's what happens when you're out in the country. We're going to call it fireworks. Got no idea why people will be shooting fireworks at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday. Whew. Y'all, my heart's racing now. I got to dig through every single basket to find my green, because it ain't just going to be right on top where I need it. You heard? It was loud. Woo! I'm telling you. It scared me. It scared me. Just because it surprised me. Not because I know what they out there doing. Look at here. Leaf green. We're about to go with leaf green. I was looking for library green. But library... Oh, look at there. About to say, library green don't want to be found. Woo, y'all. Done got me discombobulated. Backfire. Deborah didn't hear it. Well, then they ain't over by you, Deborah. They over here by me, because it was loud. Yes, the ones you sew and have others too. That sounds like work, Deborah. I don't know that me and my sewing machine get along that well. We barely get along when I'm just trying to put some zigzags on paper things. Okay, this is going to fit, y'all. The little silver ring ain't going to get in my way, because I don't have another plan for these. I just don't have another one. Yeah, Beth, we could call it a backfire. That ain't what it was, but we can call it that. Okay, so it works enough. It works enough. And then look at these little tiny numbers. See these little tiny numbers on this one too? Okay. I guess I can do little tiny numbers. Where's my little tiny? I think I have a little tiny block, but you don't get much opportunity to need them little tiny blocks. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Oh, look at this. I got this one. That ain't what I was looking for, but I think it might work. I think it might work. Oh, so I'm going to tell y'all, because y'all were here. I didn't notice while I was streaming live that somebody asked a question, and so I did not answer it. But then I went back later and was watching my live, because I got to see how my audio and stuff does. Those numbers look like PETA. Yes, they do, don't they? But I mean, it is a limited little space in that little circle, so I guess they got to be what they got to be. Oh, so, and I don't remember who asked, and so if you are here who asked, I don't think it was someone that I'm super familiar with. Anyway, they asked why I keep repeating myself, like I'm talking to my husband or something, like I'm talking to my teenagers. No. And then it got brought up in somebody else's live, and Miss D, from A Messy Palette, she said bless you, like I had sneezed, like it was like a Zoom tight. It was funny. And I might be saying these words wrong, but I have echolalia and or papulalia. I'm pretty sure echolalia I'm saying somewhat right, but the papulalia, I've probably gotten that one way wrong. Do vermilion. Why not? Vermilion's a good red. So echolalia is where you repeat what you hear. So if someone says, have a good day, and then you're compelled and you have to say good day, or they say, did y'all hear that noise outside? And your response is, that noise outside. or if you repeat movies a lot as a form of communication, not just, it's like someone asks you a question or someone's having a conversation with you and your response is a movie quote, not in like, I don't know how to explain it. Not because you thought about it and you recalled the movie and it was a good time to put it in and you're still going to answer their question in a different way, but like you're literally communicating by using the movie quote or the song quote. That is a form of echolalia. And then papalalia is when you repeat yourself. And my papalalia, I'm probably saying that word so wrong. Mine used to be way more internalized, and now it's fallen out a lot more. Hey, Pampire. You gonna watch while you try to fall asleep? You should already be asleep, woman. I didn't type it all out, but I wanted to tell you, on someone's live, you commented that you were frustrated that you couldn't sleep yesterday. And I'm like, what? Which I understand. I woke up at 4:30 this morning. I was frustrated. I was awake. But I wanted to say, like, Pam, don't you know we're supposed to sleep? As humans, we're supposed to sleep. Sleep is a good thing. What you making? I'm making Advent numbers. Advent, like a December daily or an Advent calendar. Numbers. So, and I'm trying to do it a couple different ways. So this is one way, and I will be switching back and forth between a couple. Like, I wonder if my other ones are dry yet. Are my other ones dry, you think? Let's check them. I just know they're not. Let's give them a few more minutes to get some dry on them. I have a couple of sets, and by couple, I mean 9. But I only have 2 that are not promised. What did I just do with it, y'all? Oh, I set it behind me. Are these little greeting card Christmas journals? They're gifts for people, and they can use them as a December daily if they want to. And so I want to include some December daily numbers with them. Beth always rewatches her videos. I'm trying to talk myself out of not doing it as frequently. But then anytime anything like goes wrong, like last week, I kept freezing. So then I had to go back and rewatch, and I time stamped all of the freezes because I was arguing with tech support people. Because I critique myself way too heavily. But yes, I go back and watch them. Sleep was eluding you on Wednesday, and then you slept from 8:30 to 11:30, and then from 2 to 8. You needed it. If you didn't get no sleep on Wednesday, then you needed it on Thursday. I had this little box that only had a couple of them in it that I picked up from an estate sale. So I asked my hubby. My hubby has to do the Walmarting for me because I can't Walmart no more. So I asked my hubby to pick me up a box if Walmart had them and they were less than $2. And right now I'm learning that the old ones that I got from the estate sale, they have actual like metal, like firm. They got some strength to their ring, and these new ones are flimsy rings. Just an observation. Just noticed is all. Y'all can't fall asleep again. That is a pain. It really is a pain. It kind of feels like my body will fall asleep, but my brain won't shut the hell up. So I'm tired. I'm tired as can be, but I just can't My brain won't shut up. Let me sleep. So I'm sorry, Vampire. I know that is aggravating some days. And some days it don't really matter. I've gotten a little bit better at just like, because I don't leave my house much anymore. And my kids aren't little. So like, they're most likely not going to burn down the house if I leave them like by themselves in the next room. So these days, if I can't sleep at night, I try to tell myself that it's okay. I can take a nap. I don't have to go be at work or anything. But like when I worked a regular job or when the kids were little, because they had to be watched like a hawk, I got really, really frustrated with I need sleep because I got stuff to do. Afternoon, Michelle. Hey, Val. ADHD. I bet that's some of that up in there. I do. There's an estate sale on Priest Lane today and tomorrow. Ooh. I was looking at, there's 2 estate sale ladies I follow. I need message me that in a message, Deborah, so I can remember. I don't know if I'll wake up tomorrow with the gumption to venture out, but if I do, I haven't been to an estate sale in a while. I almost had to go places today, and so that was really freaking me out Wednesday and Thursday, because I had went places on Tuesday. So that was my week of gumption of leaving the house. And then things happened and I was supposed to have to go do hard adulting stuff today, and kind of spiraled a little bit. But then they changed the schedule or the plan or whatever. So most likely I don't have to go today now. And if I don't keep up with the chat, y'all chat amongst yourselves. My heart is finally slowing down from that backfire, as Beth called it. Okay, so I think that's 25 of them, unless I can't count. You know what? I can't count because it should be, I don't know. Are these dry yet? Nope. I don't want to run my heat tool. I mean, I can because I do have the noise canceling thing. Do it. Let's heat these up so I can get them out of the way and I can spray the red ones. Where's it at? Where's it at? Bella's liking my WoW project. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry I missed Wednesday. Life was lifing. Ginger Pam appreciates me leaving on Tuesday. My daughter has an appointment on Tuesday, a social appointment. So I got to pull my big girl britches up and go get it done. But it's getting hard. It's getting harder. Okay, this thing right here. And then, so I got up and I had to go to the post office. I had a lot of mail, happy mail to mail. And my daughter's birthday was the other weekend. And so she wanted to pick up cupcakes to take to her friends at her social appointment. So we had to go to the grocery store. So like my schedule in my mind got expanded, got changed. And then along the route, there was construction that had lane changes and people were not lane changing or following the cones. And then there was a wreck. So I was all kind of losing my mind. I was all kind of losing my mind. Trying to smell the soup and cool it off. So I'm really anxious about driving, and that's adding to my anxiousness about leaving the house. Because for a little while, I was just like really anxious about driving, but like as long as my husband drove, let's go. But then now, even now, just leaving, it's progressing that it's even getting hard to leave the house, even if someone else is driving. But sometimes an estate sale, well, it was working that way, that estate sales and the bins would get me out of my house as long as I didn't have to drive. But no, it's not a guaranteed like little hack anymore. Okay, so let's see. I got Postbox. Oh, it's just Postbox. I got tart cranberry. I think I really like tart cranberry, if I remember right. And peppermint stick. You want to come be my chauffeur, Pam? Pam Pie? My boy one will be 16 in a few months, but he has no interest, and I mean none, probably even less than none interest in learning how to drive. He's been telling us for a couple of years. I sent him in our state, you have to have your learner's permit for a year first, and you can get that starting at 15. So about 2 years ago, I sent him the manual, like if you're going to get your learner's license at 15, you need to start studying the book. And he's all like, nope, you're going to drive me around forever. And at that time, I wasn't really struggling with driving. And I'm like, you might think that now, but you'll get over it. But now it's been 2 more years. He's not seemed to be getting over it. And then, so my daughter just turned 14. And yesterday on the way home, like she's in the car with me when I'm freaking out about driving. So yesterday in the car, I don't know which way this is supposed to go to tighten it. It's supposed to go that way. She sees me freaking out. And then she was like, so when I turn 16 and get my license, Caleb already says I have to be his chauffeur, but he's going to pay me because gas ain't cheap. But I guess, Mom, you don't have to pay me because you chauffeur me around. And I'm like, well, that's mighty thoughtful of you. Thank you. I'm a little far away, just a little bit. Just a little bit. So me and Dr. Google, because I don't tend to go to those other kind of doctors unless I think I'm dying. And I don't think I'm dying, so I ain't going. So me and Dr. Google, we're collaborating. And of course, it's cancer in a brain tumor. That's always the first answer on WebMD is it's cancer in a brain tumor. But if you get past that, did I open this one? Agoraphobia is an anxiety condition that can come to be because your anxiety increases when you from autistic burnout and from when you hit perimenopause/menopause. And hitting perimenopause can also make you spiral into autistic burnout. And then those two combined can make you, it heightens your anxiety, and then heightened anxiety about different things and sensory overload and start feeding into agoraphobia. I'm saying it wrong. Agoraphobia? Agoraphobia. Agora. I think it's agora. I want some of them big little droppers. So little squeeze gets the big droppies, in theory. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's wipe its nose. Yeah, correct. Yes, I've read that for sure. Is the peri and the menopause and all the hormone changes. It'll bring out. It could be the first time that women are diagnosed with ADHD and or autism. Because usually, so what I'm reading, I'm not an expert. This is not mental health advice, y'all. This is just me and Dr. Google. And I already told you it's Dr. Google, so you can go ahead and dismiss it if you want to. It seems to be kind of a common thing are not an unheard of thing. That if you have 80 for women, if you have 88, well, not women, but it's more common in women. It can happen to men too. If you have ADHD and autism, they can cancel the symptoms that get bad enough to where you get diagnosed with either one of them. They can cancel each other out. So then you become high performing or high masking, and you can tend to be successful. Whereas if you were just ADHD, those ADHD struggles, can interfere a lot more with life. And if you're autistic, those struggles can interfere a lot more with life. But if you have both, they kind of cancel each other out, so you can like life a little better. I'm generalizing. But then, so if you have that combo and you're like getting through life successfully, and then the perimenopause comes and like messes you all up, then that's the first time that a lot of women get diagnosed with either one of them. I'm making sense, ain't I? I'm not just rambling. My son has both and he is high functioning. Yeah, so that having both kind of, I think that's kind of where the high functioning label, because the detriments of each one, because neither one of those do you get diagnosed with unless you're really struggling. Like, they don't take the positive qualities and go, oh, you're doing really good with these pattern recognition and organization and high energy, they don't look at the positive traits and go, oh, that's ADHD. You only get those type of diagnoses when your life is falling apart and struggling with the negative aspects. He's not successful yet. We all have our own time. And, some people need to reevaluate their definition of successful. Okay, so that's drying, and I'm going back to stamping. Do I want to make them all green outside, red in numbers? Let's see if there's something else on here. If I wanted to do red. That one might be cute, I guess. I don't want to do red leaves. Can't do red leaves. That's crazy talk. Oh, Juju's here. I don't see Juju. Hey, Juju. Did I miss it? Bama thinks she's over the menopause, but I'm hearing you on the rest of it. So menopause is the whole point past your last period. So if you're having struggles, the hormonal fluctuations, and your period is not regular anymore, you're in the perimenopause. But from the point of your very last period for the rest of your life, you're in menopause. So she still visits me. She can't make up her mind when she's visiting or how long she's staying, but she still comes around. So that puts me in the peri. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that should leave 12. It should. Juju might know. Ain't Juju some type of nurse? She can tell y'all that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. I've been on Google too much. And I will say guilty. Yeah, that didn't work. See, that's what I was afraid of happening was the silver getting in the way. So the leaf one worked better. Okay, so it's a negative on that plan. Go back to the other plan. I guess we're just going to do green and red. It's fine to do green and red. I was trying to flip-flop them, but it didn't work out. So we'll go back to just the green on the outside and red numbers. It's cute. It's cute. Let's see. And when I first started recognizing that I was doing that, I just jumped. I said it's cute, and I noticed that I did it. When I first started doing that, it really aggravated me, frustrated me. I'm losing my ability to mask. And I'm trying not to let myself be aggravated and frustrated about it anymore. It just is what it is. And nobody died. So I repeat myself. It's okay. There's worse things in the world. Them daggum hot flashes. I think I've started getting a couple hot flashes. But for a couple years, I get cold flashes. Like, I get so freaking cold. Like, I'm walking around my house in socks and leggings and sweatpants and a thermal shirt and a house coat and a boggin hat, and everybody in my house is looking at me like I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and I just cannot get warm. I have the largest, like, little comforter, not little, but the largest, like, thick duvet cover on my bed, and I have a heated electric blanket. And I'll be under there some days just shivering. And my husband is like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm not okay. I'm dying. I'm not really dying." Zippy sachets in. Peek over the fridge door. Hello. Welcome, Zippy. Welcome. I'm just hanging out. I'm not doing nothing too fancy. I had some projects that I was going over in my mind that I needed to work on, but I wasn't getting my honey up to work on them. So I thought if I come and hang out with my friends, I'd be able to be productive. I appreciate you stopping by, sashaying in. Vampire! I'm telling you, I giggle every time. Hey, Zippy, just so you know, Zippy, every time I see Ginger Pam in somebody else's live chat, I'm always calling her Vampire too. Because I don't know why, but that tickles my funny bone. And everybody deserves to laugh more. Stop sugar. Man, I'm addicted to sugar. Sugar is my crack. YouTube gonna get on to me. YouTube gonna get on to me. I do have a sugar problem. I absolutely do. It's true. And I've tried to lessen it. I have tried. And sometimes I'm more successful than other times. But as a whole, I definitely eat way too much sugar. Crabs insulin, right? And I even so at like work and stuff, or I don't work anymore, but back when I did work, so for a while I was working at weddings, and wedding day can be a super long day, and you don't get to have like traditional breaks and lunches. You just get what you can get when you can get it. And you know, some weddings are more demanding than other weddings, so sometimes I wouldn't, get to take 3 minutes to scarf down a protein bar, and I would start getting really shaky, and to the point where like people are like, "Are you okay? You're really shaking." And then I would notice that I was shaking. I'm like, "Oh crap, I need to eat something. Sorry." And then when I left weddings, I don't know why I went to the daggum concert place, but then I went to the concert place, and show days are really long days. We're talking like 12, 15-hour days at minimum, which is great for ADHDers who can't sleep because they're not every day. Like either concert, music hall, or weddings. You're not doing those kind of hours every single day. Like I've never I mean, so the most I've ever made it through like a regular 8 to 5 or 9 to 5 kind of job was like maybe a year and a half, 2 years. And it was hard. It was hard. It was really hard. And then I just like completely burnt out or lost my mind or had a mental health crisis or something and just ended up quitting. So I'm more successful. I was more successful at weddings or concerts because I'm very detail oriented and I care a whole lot about getting things right. And I'm a huge people pleaser, which is great for weddings and bridezillas. And I can work 12, 15-hour days, not every day, but you know, a couple times a week. Well, I could. I can't now. I can't do anything now. I'm losing my mind. I refuse to photo weddings anymore. Bye, Zippy. Them bridezillas get to you? I actually, so I did it about, gosh, maybe 6 or 7 years. And I probably had very few bridezillas. But those mother of the brides, them ladies could be a handful. Like, it's not even your day, woman. Calm down. Not to their face, of course. To their face is always, yes, ma'am, I'll take care of it. Absolutely, that's not a problem. Oh, you want to change the plan the 13th time today and the wedding is in 1 hour? Yes, I will absolutely change all of these tablecloths for you. No. Whatever, whatever it was. It was the mothers of the brides that were a bigger pain than the brides in most of my experience. People want to pay $500 or less these days for editing. Well, I mean, everybody loves a good deal, Zippy. I do know that though the wedding all of the wedding vendor stuff is expensive. Like it is. The catering, the band, the DJ, the photograph, everything is the flowers. Y'all, the first time I heard what kind of money was spent on those flowers, I heard that this particular wedding, they paid, I'm not lying, y'all, they paid like almost $7,000 for flowers. $7,000 to put these little bouquet, vasey things of flowers on these tables. And then you know what we do with them flowers at the end of the night? Do you know what we do with them $7,000 worth of flowers at the end of the night? Right in a dumpster. Right in the dumpster. I mean, I might have brought me some flowers home occasionally. At the end of the night, it's not stealing. It was dumpster diving just before they made it to the dumpster. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. My flabbers were gasted. My whole wedding didn't cost mine either. Mine either, Pam. Uh-oh, Deborah said something. What'd you say? Deborah doesn't make things for people. She used to make baby blankets for showers. And someone would want one for the daughter, but done at yard sale prices. Nope. Like sewing quilts or like the knitting and the crocheting stuff. I know that stuff takes hours. I know it does. Hours and hours and hours. Hello, Lamont. Welcome. I'm glad we've changed conversations now since he popped in. Yeah, that wedding stuff was expensive. I mean, I finally found out that the venue I worked at, that's a number 4. I don't need it. I mean, I guess I could do a 4. Let's just go in order so that I can make sure that I get all the numbers I need. With my foggy brain forgetting self. We'll make too many of the wrong number. These numbers are tiny, y'all. I can barely see them. I can barely see them with my glasses on. They would be cute just a little bigger, though, because there is some space in that circle. This is what we got, and we get what we get, and we don't pitch a fit. So the venue, like just to rent the room on a Friday or a Saturday night was like 12 grand just to rent the room. They still got catering. They still got table linens. They still got flowers. They still just the room to have your little reception in. We had most often the weddings were outside. It was a botanical garden. It's real pretty, real pretty. So most of the time the weddings were outside in the garden, and then there was a couple different venues to have your reception-y dinner part inside. And our biggest room was about $12,000 to get on a Friday or Saturday night or Sunday. Friday night, all day Saturday or Sunday. And you only got the room like officially for 12 hours. If you wanted the room longer than 12 hours, you had to pay more. And that's the whole, like, all your vendors showing up to set everything up, your event, and then everybody cleaning it up at the end of the night. It was fun until it wasn't. Definitely met some interesting people. Thing cost you $40 to make, and you wasn't gonna sell it for 10. Yarn. I was trying to look at some fluffy stuff yarn a while ago. Not that while ago, but I needed some specific colors for my clue journals, and I wanted some of that like thick, fluffy kind of yarn. I got one over here nearby, don't I? No, my cat tried to steal it. Oh, I was looking for this kind of stuff. Oh. Because I wanted to put it on tassels, like the thick kind of yarn. And it was like $8 to $12 or something. I mean, I got this at the yard sale. Because I was at the Hobby Lobbies. I wasn't ready to pay $8 to $12 for what I wanted for a junk journal. So I just waited until I found some at the yard sale or the estate sale. And Juju sent me some fluffy stuff. I showed that on one of my videos a few days ago. More than a few days ago. Everything was a few days ago or the other day. Whether it was literally a few, meaning 3 to 5, or 3 to 5 months ago, it's still a few days ago or the other day. The most fun Zippy had was when a student was getting married and she wanted me to teach other students how to do it at their actual wedding. It was a blast. How to do the photos? Wait, I might have missed stuff. Go back, let's scroll. The engagement and the bridal pics and after the wedding. Man, they would take hours to go get those pictures after the wedding. And all their little wedding people were just milling around inside waiting on their dinner. So we didn't just do weddings. It was mostly weddings. What number is this? We did Christmas parties, engagement parties, birthdays. I'm going to say this word wrong, y'all. Quinceañeras. When the Hispanic heritage girls turn 15, I think it is. Quinceañeras. We like whatever you wanted to have a pretty room at the Botanical Gardens for. So the dental conference, I guess maybe that's what they called it, a conference. All these different dentistry professionals from the area got together and listened to some speakers and had dinner and had an open bar. They was acting foolish, y'all. Now, I saw some wedding people act foolish after the open bar, but I didn't think, I don't know why, it's just me being silly. I didn't think the dental professionals at a work conference was going to get that rowdy. But they did. It was interesting stories to tell, though. Lamont's finally making a special art project to send. Yay, Lamont! Oh, to me, I'm getting Happy Mail, Lamont. I'm gonna do a little Happy Meal dance. I'm gonna do a whole video about it, Lamont. Not to like put pressure on you or anything. If you tell me not to video it, I won't. But if you don't tell me not to, I'm gonna do a whole video on it. Ah, yay! That's so sweet of you. I'll make you something too. I know this is like so exciting, y'all. Watching these stamp numbers. It's supposed to be boring to help Vampire fall asleep. That was my whole reasoning. What's the most boringest thing I could come up with so that Ginger Pam can fall asleep while watching? Of course, me squealing at Lamont gonna send me Happy Mail. Yay! He made me smile, Lamont. So you didn't even have to send it. You just tell me you're gonna send me Happy Mail and I get excited. It's not working. I'm sorry, Vampire. I'm sorry. So the dental professionals there was one. Oh, and this reminds me of the other one. I'm gonna tell y'all crazy wedding stories unless y'all distract me on something else. Beth wants some Happy Mail. Oh, I done started something. Me first, Beth. Me first. I'm getting special Lamont Happy Mail all the way from New York. So the dental professionals that were way less professional after the open bar was dancing on tables. There might have been some light stripping going on. I mean, I had to go get them off the tables. I couldn't let that fly. I was the fire putter outer at these weddings. Can't have people falling off tables acting a fool. Is that 15? I had to do CPR on a guy once who had a heart attack or something. Okay, y'all. This guy, he made everybody mad. So he wasn't a musician in the wedding band, but he came with the wedding band. And it was open bar, and he helped himself to the open bar. And after I told him, hey guy, this is your 5th one. I really need you to slow down, drink some water, something. Like you can't keep going like this. I can't keep serving you. Then it's toward the end of the night, and then everybody's having this ruckus about that there's a guy passed out on a balcony area. So I gotta go see what's happening. And he's sure enough just laid out on the ground, passed out, slobbering. I didn't really have to do CPR because he had a pulse. But it was almost. So then I'm over there trying to talk to him and trying to shake him and trying to ask him if he's okay. And I did end up slapping him. And he was not responding. He was not responding. So people start calling 911. These poor people's wedding. So people start calling 911, and then 911 is on the phone with the lady, and then the lady's asking me questions, and they're like, do you have one of those defibrillator things on the premises? And I'm like, I don't know how to use it. They didn't teach us how to use it in the training. So that was a weekend. So Monday morning, my bosses got an email. Hey, why don't y'all train us on how to work the defibrillator thing? And then they're like, well, you got to start CPR. And then I'm like, there's a pulse. What? Like, I don't want to. He had a snotty, I don't know if it was snot or slobber or drool or whatever, but his face was not dry. Did not. I mean, I would have, but I did not want to. And people are videoing me, so I'm yelling at people to turn their phones off. I'm like, that's not cool, y'all. That, like, turn your phones off. Like, why? Because, I mean, at this point, we didn't know he wasn't dying. Like, we're in the middle of, there's a man passed out in the floor dying moments of, Anyway, so do I want some purple sari silk? Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah, I want all the Happy Meals, all of them. Because I don't know how to say no. I have no self-control. Purple sari silk would be pretty. I might have some coming. I'll tell that story in a minute. I got to get back to the dead guy at the wedding. So the ambulance comes, and I'm out of the way because I don't want to have nothing to do with it. And he's not responding to them either. Like they don't smack him, but they're smacking him, and they're shaking him around, and they're hollering at him, and they got him all hooked up to the machine, so he's got a heartbeat. Y'all, I cannot see these numbers. Oh, that's 27. I don't need 27. What do I need? I need 22. 21. Uh-oh, what done happened? Did they not give me a 22? Did they mess up? No, I just don't know what I'm doing, or I can't read it. That is 27. Okay, so is the 22 in the 27 spot? Maybe that's what happened. Yep, that's what happened. That's what happened. Okay. See, that's why I need to put him back when I told myself. So they get him up, the paramedic people, like manhandle. This was a big guy, y'all. He was 6'4" and 200, 300 pounds. Like, he was no small guy. So the paramedic people jostling him around, get him up on the board, get him out of the room, off the back balcony, through the building, like all the way to the ambulance. And they in the ambulance doing whatever they do in ambulances to people who is dying. And then the story I get after the fact, the paramedic is mad. She comes and finds me and tells me that she don't know, she was mad, that she don't know what all that BS was, but they are required to pat people down before they go. So she was patting him down, and when she got around his shin ankle area, he suddenly awoke from the dead, hopped up, jumped up, ran out the back of the ambulance. Oh, so that's the crazy dead guy story. He wasn't dead. Don't know. I mean, he might have been legitimately like passed out because he drank too much, and he obviously took some other party favors. But when the paramedic was about to find his party favors in his ankle, there was a miracle. Jesus woke him up from the dead. Paramedic was mad, and then I got mad too because, like, I thought he was dying. I was about to have to do CPR on a snotty, drooling dead guy, and the poor people's wedding. Oh, thank you, Pam. I appreciate it. Okay, so look, I got them done. Look at there. Now we can go back to the other ones. I'm thinking about so I had two ideas with the other ones. The ones that I sprinkle sprayed. I was thinking about this stamp will fit on them nicely. So I was thinking about stamping them and heat embossing the numbers. Where's mine? I got myself right here. I was about to say I got myself some envelopes that I could keep all the different numbers in. I'll put these rings back on another time. So I got them numbers. Let's see. I did these Tuesday when I was waiting on my daughter at her appointment. I have this this little die. So I die cut from red glitter, and I put them on these little. So I got this little set. Oh yeah, this is a very good stamp. It's a nice size, and you can like, I got it when I first ordered it. I wanted to do one of those. I don't know if it was a December daily, but it was some kind of daily thing, like maybe Junk Journal January or Junk Journal July or something, where you do something every day. So I got this because I wanted to number the days. I have these stamps too. I haven't come up with an idea for these yet. I mean, obviously stamp them on something. I was thinking about maybe I could stamp them and do scrappy paper clusters. But then I cut out a calendar. I cut numbers out of a calendar, and I think I'm going to use calendar numbers for the scrappy paper clusters. I'm looking right there. Amazon? Yes, Amazon. It doesn't have any writing on it anywhere for me to tell you a brand or anything. If I think about it later, I will search my Amazon orders and get you a link. But it spins, these little things spin. Because they have those other ones, which I have one of those too, that puts the full date, the month and the day and the year, that spins like this. But they were kind of small. And then of course I have one of those, but it expired or whatever, because it's only got 3 or 4 years on the spinner wheel. I don't know how many years, I don't know. So I was looking to see if they had one that didn't have the year on it. I was looking for a month and date, but I didn't find that. I did find this one, and I like it. Okay, where's my sprinkles? Are my sprinkles dry yet? Let's find the heat tool and get them dry. And then I'll tell you the 2 ideas I had. Well, one idea was heat embossing numbers. That was one with this fancy thing. So I wonder if the mica spray, if when it gets bubbled up like that, it stays shiny even when it's dry. Because I keep trying to dry it because it's shiny, but I think it might just stay when it puddles up. I think that might just be how it looks. It might just be its look. Okay. Washi tape. That was my other idea. I was thinking maybe just to kind of fancy them up a little bit, because I have a bunch of washi tape that I don't tend to use. So what do y'all think? Put a little strip of washi tape at the bottom of it, and then stamp and heat emboss the number. Here, what I do with the green ones? Did y'all see what I did with the green ones? Oh, that one's still wet. That one definitely, I felt it. I felt it being squishy. That one too. This one, I don't know what's happening with that one. I mean, something weird is happening. What did I do with the green? It's here somewhere. I just got to open my eyes. Open my eyes. Here they are. Okay. So if I put a little strip of washi at the bottom, and then I heat emboss a number. Got a couple of, well, all my thin ones are blue. There's a red and black one. There's a little poinsettia one. Oh, y'all can't see. Y'all can't see. Trying to see what my options are. Got a Merry Christmas. I got a little tree. There's some ornaments. Ooh, do I have a shiny red? So there's a shiny green. Do I have a shiny red? I don't have a shiny red. Well, gosh, but darn. I do have a glitter red. I have, what does this one say? That one says Noel. I got some little poinsettias and some little holly leaves. Those might be kind of cute. Alternate poinsettias and holly leaves. Where's my spinny? Okay, so go this way. Spin, spin. Have I showed y'all my washi tape storage before? So I saw somebody on the YouTubes, don't ask me who, that was using, I think they're called embroidery hoops. They're like wood circles and they have a little twisty thing at the top. I think they're for embroidery. And she had her washi on the embroidery hoop and had them hanging up on her walls. Yes. Okay, thanks for letting me know. And I thought it was a cool idea and I wanted to do it. So I started looking at yard sales and stuff for a stash of embroidery hoops. And I didn't come across a stash of embroidery hoops. Can you believe it? And so then I was talking with my hubs about, I need circle somethings that's cheap that I can hang my washi tapes on and hang them up. So he was in at some point recently. I might have to do another one because this one bubbled up because I heated it. It had too big of a bubble. Let me think on you. He had been cleaning out his closet or something. I don't know. But he had been trying to get rid of a bunch of these things right here. Clothes hangers. That's what they are. Clothes hangers. And he was like, well, would wire clothes hangers work? And I'm like, I don't know. Would they? So he went and grabbed one and got some kind of fancy tool and cut it and bent it and handed it to me. And I slid my washi on it. And I was like, you know what? It does work. Now I need you to make me like 10 more. So I have little J hooks underneath a shelf. And then I hook them on the little J hook and they just kind of hang. I thought it was inventive and it works and it was cheap. Because I tried putting them in one of those like saran wrap or aluminum foil boxes that have the little blade on the end and you stack them up and then you can pull them and cut it on the little blade thing. It didn't work. I mean, it worked, but it didn't work. And then I still had something just sitting on my shelf. I tried to find out for a while. I was trying to like figure out some storage that wasn't just sitting on a shelf. What am I doing? I am putting washi on the bottom. Who thinks putting washi on the bottom will be more or less exciting than stamping numbers? That was thoughtful of him. Yeah. He's all right for a white guy. He helps me brainstorm crafty solutions, crafty storage solutions. Okay, so this washi tape is old. It don't want to act right. I'm probably gonna have to extra glue it. Where? Oh, wait, there it is. There it is. Okay, y'all got any crazy wedding stories? I done told you one crazy wedding story. Oh, I got another one. Y'all want to hear another one? It's actually kind of sad. But if you don't think about it being sad, then it's kind of funny. I have 10 rings. Well, let me see. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 rings. I don't know why I'm yelling at you because I have the microphone on my shirt. But they're not all full, though. They're not all full. Like, see, this one right here that isn't, the whole ring isn't filled up on this one. So there's rings that are not all the way filled up, but I have 9 rings hanging on my J-hooks. And I almost nearly never use it. I need to use it more. I really do. That could be one of the what was Di and Dana doing yesterday? Use it or lose it, or use it or something. What was, y'all know what Di and Dana was doing yesterday. Okay, so how can I like assembly line this? Because I want to alternate. So I got to put all the washi on, or at least put a few washis on, and then trim them. You need to send some washi happy mail. I do sometimes. I put a couple whoop-de-doops around like a playing card or something. But also, so I would say 95% of that washi I've had for a while, and it doesn't work the best. Because, like, you know, you don't use your supplies, they get old or something. Do you want some washi, Beth? I'll send you some washi, but with this disclaimer that I'm giving right now, that some of them are at least 5-ish years old, and they don't work the best. Like, this one is coming off, but some of the wider ones will just keep tearing. It won't come off in a solid strip anymore. But then I also, this other YouTubey person, I don't remember who, y'all, they said that you can well, what they said was put your washi in the oven on like a super low temperature oven for, y'all don't do this, or find the YouTube lady and get the actual instructions, because I don't remember the actual instructions and I didn't follow them. I was just inspired. She said if you put your washi on a low temp oven for 5 minutes, I don't know what she said, that it kind of reconstitutes the glue and stuff, and then you can use your washi again. So I just blow the heat tool on them. So if I'm trying to pull it off and it don't want to come off, then I get my heat tool out and just kind of heat it up. And very often, not every time, but very often I could get me a long strip then when I heat it with the heat tool. Okay, Beth wants some, okay, let me make me a note, Beth. Because I forget things. I got to put it in my phone with a checkbox. I'm happy to send you some because I don't use it and it's just hanging there looking pretty. Oh, I have to get your address anyway. So do you mind, Beth? I'm in your group, and I'm in Pam's text messenger group. If you don't mind terribly, I have to get your address one way or another anyway. So you'll have to message me your address. And then if you message me your address, you just put like for washi tape happy mail, and it will remind me. It will remind me, and I can get it mailed out next Tuesday. Tuesday is my errand day and my mailing day, because it's my errand day. And it takes me the whole entire week to get my gumption up to go on Tuesdays, to go places on Tuesday. Which is ridiculous, y'all. It really is. Like, my brain knows it's ridiculous, but my brain is also We can't do it. We cannot go. The world is going to end. You're going to crash. You're going to die. You're going to get pulled over and go to jail. Like every possible worst case scenario you could think of. My brain likes to tell me all about it. All about it. I also think it's a sensory overload thing. Actually, I wonder if it's more of a sensory overload thing than an anxiety thing. Because I'm reading on Dr. Google about that too. That some things that for the longest everybody contributed to anxiety for autistic people is really experience with significant sensory overload, and then they start avoiding having sensory overload, and so then they start avoiding the thing that's given them sensory overload. And driving, I've always been like super hyper vigilant. Like I'm constantly looking at everything. Constantly. My eyes like don't stop. This car, that car, red light, stop sign. Light is red, light is green, light is yellow. Got to slow down. How fast am I going? Oh, is that a cop? Who's behind me? Oh, they're following me too close. Oh, I'm following them too close. Oh, that like the whole entire time I'm driving. And then like I can't driving at night now. I can't see, and all those super bright lights. It's not just a bright light, but it's like a reflective bright light. Like I can't. So I think it's sensory overload. Either sensory overload more than anxiety, or sensory overload that is intensifying the anxiety. And then like, so where I go on Tuesdays, like I go the exact same path. I go the same roads. I stop at the same stop signs. I leave at the same time. Like it's all the same. But then now they're doing construction. And then last Tuesday there was a wreck. And I was just losing my mind. I was just losing my mind. And then all the drivers, like, people don't know how to drive. So they're doing construction. So it's typically 2 lanes this way, a turning lane, and then 1 lane this way. So 2, 3, 4. It's a 4-lane road, usually. And so I'm in the second lane getting ready to get in the turn left lane. Like I get way ahead of time. I get in this lane over here because I know I got to get in the left lane to turn left. Well, they have the this way lane closed. It's blocked with cones. So that means the cars that want to come this way, their lane is closed. So now they are going, per the cones, they're going in the lane. I need to draw a picture, don't I? They need to get in what is designated as the turn left lane for my flow of traffic. So the cones have us blocked off. And so then the 2 lanes that used to go straight, there's only one that goes straight, and then the middle one has now become the left lane. Anyway, there's cones telling people where to go. But then that leaves a long line from the red light, like backing up further back, because people used to be able to divide into 3 lanes, and now they're only dividing into 2 lanes. And I am paying attention to what I'm doing, but these other cars around me are not paying attention to what they're doing. And so they will zoom around me to get in what's supposed to be the left turning lane. But I already know that there is construction and the cones and so then they jump over in the lane where cars are coming this way. And then all of a sudden they got to jump back in this lane, when they could have just stayed in the back of the line. They could have just stayed in the back of the line. So like it stresses me out because, and then I gotta let them over, and it makes me mad because I followed the rules. I followed the rules. You not following the rules, and you trying to kill yourself and the other people and everybody, but I gotta let you over so nobody dies. It stresses me out. I just stressed y'all out, didn't I, with that whole story? Lamont doesn't like driving. I hear you, Lamont. I hear you. Stevens with a V. Stevens. I'll wrap them on the playing cards. I can, yes. I'll send you washi, wrap it on playing cards. Yep. Where do I live? I'm in North Alabama. I watch all the vehicles to see if they're on. Yes, I got to watch everybody and what they're doing because they can come over in my. So when I was younger, I told my daughter about this story yesterday. When I was younger, I left enough space between the car in front of me and me. I left enough space because in our state, if you hit someone in the rear end, it's your fault no matter what. No matter what happened, you hit them in the rear end, it's your fault. Leave space. So I left enough space. But then there was a wreck up there and everybody hits their brakes. And car in front of me hit their brakes. I hit my brakes. I had plenty of room to stop. But in the lane next to me, they were riding the car in front of theirs tail end. So they didn't leave enough space to brake. So they braked and they were about to hit that car in front of them, but they jumped over in my lane. So I had no time to think about, am I hitting this person in kind of the middle of their car because he jumped over here. I didn't think about it, but so I just jerked my wheel. I jerked my wheel and I ended up hitting the car that he should have hit because he didn't leave space. And it was my fault because I hit him in the rear end. So I'll be paying attention, extra paying attention now. So I leave extra space, but I try not to leave too much space that people going to jump in front of me because that didn't work out for me last time. And I'm watching what other people doing, and I'm thinking that if they're riding that person's tail end in front of them, that they're going to get over anyway because they just in too big of a hurry to get somewhere. So then I either get close enough to where they can't jump over, or I back up even more. So, and I cuss them out in my head while I'm back there doing it, yelling at them about, everybody else got places to go too. Why they think where they got to go is more important. Astigmatism. I think I got astigmatism. Oh, I got to sneeze. Those big trucks are too much. They are. I will not stay next to an 18-wheeler. I will not. I will speed. I will speed to get away from an 18-wheeler. And then when I do that, I'm worried about that I'm going to get pulled over. And so I'm rehearsing what I'm going to tell the cop when he pulls me over for speeding, about why I was legitimately speeding, because it's 18-wheeler. And it was really for everybody's safety. And he's really not going to care and going to give me my ticket. But whatever. I rehearse the conversation in my brain. Just like I'm rehearsing that the 18-wheeler is going to come over on me and run me off the street, or I'm going to be behind it and something's going to happen. He's going to jackknife and spin me around and we're going to... Yeah, all that gets played in my brain too. So I just got to speed up and pass the 18-wheeler. I can't be beside him. Can't do it. And I can't be just behind him either because I can't see around him. I got to see what's going on, so I can't just follow behind him because I can't see. He blocks too much of the view of the road of what's coming up next. So I have to speed past him so I can see. I'm spilling all my crazy to y'all today, huh? It's okay. It's okay. Deborah's being crazy with me, so I ain't the only one. And Vampire is in my overthinking club, so if they blow a light, I might get hit for following them. Yeah, that too. You can't see the lights. You can't see the stops. You can't see if, the people in front of them, if there was a wreck in front of them and they got to slam on their brakes, and then they miss big trucks. They don't stop as fast as the other ones. So I need to be able to see what's happening in front of me besides just the big rear end of a truck. I need to see. Because I know I'm paying attention. I'm probably overly paying attention. It's probably not any more safe than not paying attention. Because I got my eyeballs going 412 different ways instead of like focused in like 3 spaces that really matter or something. I tried to do door dashing type things. That was before I really. That might be part of my aversion starting to develop against driving. Nobody puts their addresses at places where driving people can see the addresses. In apartment buildings, like we have a lot of new construction in our area. They throwing up apartments like crazy, like they need to stop. And all the new apartment buildings, they don't have numbers on their buildings. So I'm trying to take these people their food in apartment 1242, and it's in an apartment complex with 20 different apartment buildings. I have no idea which one 1242 is in. That is not efficient at all. But I mean, even houses, the people think that this number this big on their front door that everybody can see. Welcome to Overthinkers Anonymous. We're not very anonymous over here, though. My name is Michelle. Hi, Michelle. And I am an overthinker. So there's the overthinking all the things, and there's the intrusive thoughts. You ain't even trying to think them, but they be jumping in there, talking crazy. And then you got to think about your thought. Like, what? Where did you come from? That doesn't even make sense. Crazy thought. Like, wait, I just messed up. I can fix it. Look at me fix it. Bam, never happened. Ta-da. We have snacks and chocolate at the Overthinkers Club. Trailer parks with all the mailboxes at the end of the road, and then you have to find the blue car. Yep, there's that too. Or there was this one place, which, after the first time I went, then, I figured it out. But they were, whatever the house number was, 142C. So I'm like, and it's it's a house, and another house, and a trailer, I think. That's, and the mailbox says, 142 or whatever it was. And then I ended up calling them going, so which one is you? Because there's 3 houses here. And their response was the one with the light on. And then I had to reply, well, there's 2 with the light on. So still, which one? And then they said the one with the something on the porch. So I have to pull up to until I found it. I had to pull up super close, trying to see what's on these people's porches so I can find the one with the whatever on the porch. I know you think you're being helpful. But telling me the one with the duck statue on the porch, and the duck statue is like a foot tall or something, in the dark, actually isn't very helpful. Appreciate you trying, though. Oh, I have to accept you. Okay, let me go do it. I think I did hear the phone ding. See, listen to that phone dinging. Beth is singing at me. Oh, we're not far. You might get it on Wednesday if I mail it on Tuesday. You might. Oh, I got all these messages. I gotta check my text messages though, because Okay. I don't want to talk about it, but my mother's still in the hospital. She's texting me. So I guess I got to pay more attention to my phone going off. I usually ignore it when I'm on live. But I guess I need to pay attention. I mean, I talked to her this morning. There wasn't any imminent things going on. And they're still not. She's just like bored or something, asking me to look up Dr. Google. Anyway, okay. Next, were we talking about chocolate at the Overthinkers Anonymous Club meetings? I will. Zippy's bringing extra insulin. I've been hooked on brownies recently. That's been my hyper-focused food. Brownies. I might be switching over to ice cream, though. I really like ice cream. It's just that when I get stuck in one of those cold flashes where I just cannot warm up, no matter what I do, it's aggravating. So even though I like ice cream, I'll start avoiding it when I'm getting more frequent cold flashes. They seem to come in like I won't get any for a while, and then I'll get like 3 or 4 like a couple days in a row, back to back to back. And the same thing with my headaches. I can go a little while and not have one, and then I'll have one for a week straight. Or I have 3 in a week. Like, I don't know if it's the same headache or are they tag teaming me or whatever. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. I like brownies made with coffee, but coffee is icky, Deborah. So don't eat brownies at Deborah's house because they have coffee. That's a note to self. Note to self. Don't eat brownies at Deborah's house. I don't do well with caffeine either. Dessert apple pie filling and cinnamon rolls. I'd try it. I would try it. It wouldn't be my most favorite because it doesn't sound like you put any chocolate in there. But I do like cinnamon rolls. And I would try it. Let her know every day she's loved. You miss your mama. Oh, Zippy. Internet hug and hugs. I don't like real life hugs, but I'll send internet hugs. She's okay. I mean, she's not okay, but she has chronic health issues and they're flaring up. So, like, it's just what life is these days. And I try not to sound cold about it, but like at some point when it's the 50th hospital admission for the same thing, like it's not as, to me, I mean, it is to her because it's happening to her. To me, it's not as shocking, I guess, maybe. Because like the first time or the second time or whatever, you're super worried, super scared. It's the end of the world. She's gonna die. But then when it's like the 50th time, it's like, here we go again. She's probably not going to die yet. I mean, she will eventually, and a little bit earlier than some people, because she has that kind of, her main issue at the moment is COPD. So her lungs are just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. Like there's no healing it. Didn't I say I didn't want to talk about this next? What else are we talking about? Another one is mixed chocolate chip. Oh no, I can't try the pumpkin one. Sorry, Beth. You lost me on that one. You had me, you said chocolate chip mix. But then you lost me at pumpkin. Zippy's a hugger. I could see that about you. Sashaying in, giving out hugs to everybody in the Overthinkers Club. Dad is like that. What's he want me to do about it? And he's going to do it himself several states away, and he gets mad. Well, yeah, I'm about to throw her under the bus. Y'all ready for me to throw my mom under the bus? So she has COPD. Her lungs are deteriorating. And if she was at home right now, she'd be sitting on her front porch smoking a cigarette. And I believe in adults getting to make their choices, good or bad or indifferent. They're adults. If they ain't hurting nobody but themselves, have at it. But like she was diagnosed, I don't know, maybe 4-5 years ago, and has been told 1,052 times she's got to quit smoking or it's gonna progress more quickly. And I'm not saying it's easy to quit smoking. I'm just saying you didn't quit smoking and now your condition is progressing just like they told you it would. And it's progressing more quickly because you didn't quit smoking. And I don't want to I did spend a lot of time, not a lot of time. I did spend some time kind of guilting her a bit with reminding her. And then now I'm over that too. She's not going to quit smoking. She's not going to quit. So there's no sense in me keep reminding her, you're doing this to yourself. You're making it harder than it's got to be. Because I don't want to always just be arguing with her or be, I don't know, trying to guilt trip her into compliance. She's grown. She's the one. I mean, we're all living with the consequences of it, but she's the one with the bigger consequence. It's going to kill her sooner rather than later. But not today, probably. She's not that bad yet. It's just a flare-up. Living with chronic is hard, especially when it's nothing brought on by anything I've done. Maybe it's Maybelline. Yeah. The 40 years guy on the wheels? No, not that rings a bell, the 40 years guy. Is he, cooking a bunch of yummy stuff? Ginger the Hugger too. Al-Anon. I went to a couple of those meetings, but I didn't. Not a bunch when I was younger. I went more to the other one, but still not a bunch. He let someone else talk him into staying where he is instead of living with you. Oh, she's taking all his money and put him on hospice. I mean, there are consequences to choices. I'm sorry. I do feel bad. I do have empathy that she's struggling. But also, there is caregiver fatigue. There is. And I can't be more responsible for your health than the amount of responsibility you're willing to take on for your own health. If that makes sense. I can't care more about your health and the choices you make about your health than you care about it. I got my own health. I'm going crazy over here with this Aunt Flo's trying to kill me. And I got teenagers. Whose bright idea was it to put hormonal teenagers and hormonal mamas on the same timeline? Who thought of that plan? Because one of us in the house is always my boy one was having a tough morning. He was having a tough morning. And my girl one, I bust out in tears more often now than I used to, but she'd be busting out in tears and I'm like, what? And she's just slobbering and snotting and hyperventilating about something. And like, it takes me 20 minutes to get out of her. And then I'm like, okay, deep breaths, everybody. It's not that serious to me, but it's obviously that serious to her. And I got to find my empathy, because I can't let her think I don't care, because I want to be like, really? That's what all the slobbering tears is about? Which, when I'm crying about my computer not doing what I want it to, my husband is probably looking at me thinking the same thing. Really? That's worth all the crying and blubbering about? Your computer don't work? No, it's really not. But it feels like it. Big feelings, y'all. Big feelings. Well, I don't know what to do next now, because I don't want to heat tool with y'all too much. And I mean, I'd have to heat tool 25 times. Why do I have these two up here that don't have anything on them yet? Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. See, I'm all kind of off. I can't count because I was running my mouth too much. Look at there, 25. Because I was running my mouth too much. Maybe it's not Maybelline. I'm sure it's rough. It's rough. I agree. I just had this washi tape. There it is. I found it. Like when I'm pitching a fit that I can't drive somewhere, my husband is probably like, woman, you have been driving for 44 years. No, that's not right. See, that's bad math. Oh, but then I'd have to do 16 minus 45. Whoa, that gives me 30, 29. I've been driving for 29 years. If I just did that math wrong, y'all don't tell me. Just let me live in my delusion. I think I need to do another one because I don't think that's going to stamp really well. And now all of a sudden it's too hard to do. Now therapy class is over. Let's craft more. I've been crafting this whole time. Crafting is my therapy, y'all. I mean, it was part of the whatever, the reason for starting crafting or focusing on crafting. You gotta do fun things, have fun, do creative things. I sent someone a meme the other day. What did it say? I need to look it up. But it was something about, I don't run from my problems. I craft and ignore them like a normal person. I craft and ignore them. I don't run from my problems. Did it say like an adult? I craft and ignore them like an adult. Heat tool. Heat tool. don't think this mica spray stuff likes being heated with the heat tool. I think it prefers to dry naturally. Because it seems to feel sticky or something. Right here. Find something you enjoy and leave the junk behind. No, junk journals collect the junk, Deborah. Junk journals collect the junk. We don't leave it anywhere. We're not leaving it at the yard sale. We're not leaving it at the estate sale. We're not leaving it at the thrifty store. That's true, Zippy. Uh-oh, what'd Zippy say? Was Zippy wise? Zippy sharing wisdom. Let me see if I can scroll. Scroll. Oh, yeah, she did say something wise. It's true. Deborah was just distracted from reading because she was typing. And now she's caught up with commenting. Okay, I don't know what to do next, y'all. I don't know what to do. That was my ideas. But so this gives me 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 sets of numbers at the moment. And I need 9. Actually, I need 10. I need 10 sets of numbers. So I'm going to have to do some of these again. I do not have enough circle tag to do that one again. I do have enough of these kind of tags and washi tape. And then I can do these ones again because die cut. So all I gotta do is die cut it again. And I have these calendar numbers. I was going to do scrappy paper calendar numbers. I don't want someone else's attitude in my junk journal. That's what Happy Mail is for, Deborah. We send each other's junk. We're weirdos. Like we go hunting for other people's junk. And then we also either sell it to each other. I mean, I don't sell anything, but there are very popular YouTube seller people that go to the estate sales and thrifty store sales and stuff and find other people's junk and then get on YouTube and sell it to us. And then there's Happy Mail where you ain't even got to buy it. We just mail each other our junk or other people's junk. I need to go try to wash my fingers a little bit. I bet they're stained from the mica stain, but they're transferring too much. Let's see if I can get some of it off. Some of the loose mica. Yeah, they're definitely stained. It's okay. It's just proof I had fun. Dana is on, Scrappy Girl Dana is on with Ginger, the Ginger Cat Lady later. I think, what did I say? Was it 8 o'clock my time? I think it's 8 o'clock Eastern time, if I did my math right. It's entirely possible I didn't do my math right, but I think I put it in my calendar, in my phone. I put an alarm to go off at 7:55. I guess I can do another set of these. Okay, so let's count out. Let's put, well, these are not done, first of all. These are not done, so I just set them over there. I'll count out 25 more. Oh, yeah, that happened. Oh, hi, Erin. Is Aaron one of those people that do those selling other people's junk on the YouTubes? Is that, am I remembering correctly, or I'm making stuff up? Oh, hi, Amy. See, I just washed my hands. I still got them. I'm still transferring. I don't want to transfer. It doesn't matter. I'm going to spray it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I can do one more set of these. And then I got, hey, y'all got any ideas with these ones? I mean, I guess I could still do paper scraps. I could stamp them. I could stamp them and emboss them and fussy cut them. Whew, Lord. And then do scrappy paper clusters with them. And still do scrappy paper clusters with the calendar letters too. Because, like I said, I need 10 sets. I'm going to do, oh, well, this is also one set. This is a little bit of cheating, but only a little bit. Somebody's going to get those. And I have another one of those from a different scrapbook paper. So that's 2 sets. I need to write this down because I done forgot how many sets I've got and how many I need. Okay, let's spray these so they can dry while we think about something else. Stamp them on the tags. So that is the plan. Well, not with these ones. I was going to do this stamp on the tags because it seemed like it's good size proportionate. Here, let me stamp one of these in something. It seemed like these numbers was a good size for the tags. Yeah, okay, yeah. Be careful about your little edge in your corner. I'm gonna cut this out, but keep in mind I'm thinking about stamping it directly onto the tag. I was just giving you a size reference. I'm going to stamp them on the tag and heat emboss them. And I didn't want to do that on live because I'll constantly be starting and stopping the heat emboss machine. See, I thought that was a good size reference. And I haven't found them yet, but I know I have them. You know, at Michael's and on Amazon too, but I saw them at Michael's the first time I saw them. They have these little fishbowl looking jars that have a bunch of little 1-inch stamps in the fishbowl jar, and they have them at Christmas and maybe Halloween. I don't know. I have one of those of little tiny, they're little 1-inch stamps of a Christmas tree, an ornament, or whatever. I was going to see when I found them if they fit on here too. But I haven't found them yet. They in the stash. They in the stash somewhere. Deborah will get in on the Happy Mouse eventually. Oh, Aaron's streaming. What you doing, Aaron? Am I cutting into you? 3 Eastern. So that's 2 my time. Wait a minute. Did I miss something? Because if it was 3 Eastern, you'd be on right now. Are you live hopping while you're live? Is that a thing? To live hop while you're live? Tomorrow. Oh, okay. Saturday at 3. Oh, yep. Okay, there we go. I missed where you said you had a sale tomorrow. I missed it. Okay, because I wasn't paying attention. Our soul drivers, right? And they're growing. It's like it used to be like 1 out of 10, and now it's like 8 out of 10. Oh, yep. Aaron sells other people's junk. Yep. See, it's a whole thing, Deborah. We save our junk. We collect other people's junk. We sell other people's junk to our junk collecting friends. You know what I wanted to do? You probably can't do it because of copyright or whatever, but I had an idea and I ain't figured it out yet. Have you ever seen YouTube reactors where they play the music video and it's like on the screen and like their face is on the screen or whatever and they're reacting to the music video? I know y'all have because it's a thing. I have junk, piles and piles of it. Yep. Yeah, see, might as well be a junk journaler. Might as well be a junk journaler. You're curating. You're curating an extensive craft supply, some fancy word for future projects. I want to do that for crafty tutorials. And I don't know if like how at all, because I barely know how to stream. So I certainly don't know how to like put my face and somebody else's video up at the same time. But I thought it would be cool for crafting tutorials because some crafting tutorials, like them people got it down. I can understand what they're saying. And then other crafty tutorials, I don't, are they speaking English? So I had the idea about doing that kind of reaction, like the music reaction reactors, but do it to crafty tutorial videos. Which the people of the crafty tutorials that I'm reacting to probably would either love it or really hate it. Junk piles, junk drawers, junk baskets. But they're good for crafting. They're good for crafting. Oh, do y'all want to see what I bought the other day? I'm going to show you because this needs to sit and dry and I don't have another plan. So, I'm going to show you what I bought. I need to make these red. I only have one spray bucket, y'all. So I got to wait for the green to dry. Or what can I do? Can I get another bucket? Or a big piece of paper? What can I do? Think, Michelle, think. I have a silicone mat, but I don't think it's big enough. And that'll be easy to get the ink off of. No. I can just use, oh, I don't know. Something. Here, let me go in here. I think I yelled at my kids to take the recycling out earlier. Oh, I can use my paper dyeing pans. That's what I can do. Okay, I'll get my paper dyeing pan. I was dyeing, I was tea staining paper a couple days ago. So I still have my tea stain stuff out on my island. Because who gets out a project and does it and then puts all their stuff up in a timely fashion? Somebody does. Somebody does. It just isn't usually me. It's taken me a couple years to get junk journaling. It makes sense and you can do it. You can do it. I don't know if I get it. Because I do a mix. I tend to use a lot of printables. And like some junk journal enthusiasts, purists, the purists wouldn't be all the way happy with. So I try to just say I make journals because I don't want to, because I care too much. I don't care, but I do care. Y'all understand what I'm saying, right? Okay, I just did green, so now I'm going to do red. Get me some lumberjack plaid. You ordered a printable and don't have a printer. You must have really liked it, though. Must have been a great image. You can send them to, ooh, this one stinks. Why is my lumberjack plaid stink? Did it go bad? Usually it's the mica that stinks. Okay, so here, now set these somewhere to dry while I get my thing I ordered from A Bit of Birdsong. Okay, it's over here. And when the box came in, I guess I hadn't checked my email yet or something because I get emails when I get packages delivered. So my husband brought it in and he was like, you got a package? And then I was like, is it Happy Mail? And he's like, I guess. Because I was thinking it might be like from a Crafty Friend Happy Meal. I wasn't thinking about my package was due. Let me see if I can not show everybody my address this time. So then when I saw the box, I was like, oh yeah, I ordered that. Duh. But it got here super quick too. I ordered it on Friday at like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. And then it was here like Monday. Like it was fast. I forgot what triggered this. Erin's not as chatty as she usually is. She's packing up stuff for her. It's okay. I'm being overly chatty. Usually when I'm in, okay, so if y'all ever see me in other people's lives and I'm not super chatty, I'm living and video gaming. Not video gaming, that's not right. My little phone game. So like the more stressed I am about life things, I got to play these video games that are very orderly. So there's one game I play where you have to put like the groceries on the shelf, like 3 at a time. You got to put the 3 matching groceries and then it clears off the shelf and da-da-da. So like if I'm extra overwhelmed or anxious or losing my mind, then I got to go play these like organization games. And it would be helpful if like when I was in that mindset, I wasn't just playing organization games on my phone. Like I could organize my crafty room, but it doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. Because I have lots of shelves in here that I could organize like things. Oh, I got distracted again. I'm squirreling, y'all. So what was, oh, so my husband walks in with this package and like I ordered this from the same person, A Bit of Birdsong, Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. Every Friday-ish, she posts like fun packs or fabric packs or something. And I got one last week and then I went and ordered another one because I have no impulse control at 5 o'clock in the morning, apparently. If y'all ever want to sell me something, get me when I'm not sleeping. I'm playing solitaire right now. See? Yes, you gotta get your brain focused on multiple different things so that it can calm down. So then I kind of opened it and he saw the fabric. He's like, didn't you just buy some fabric last week? And I'm like, I did. And he was like, and what you gonna do with all this fabric? And I'm like, look at it because it's pretty. I don't know. And he's just kind of staring at me. And I'm like, I think it's possible that I have a bigger collecting crafty supplies hobby than I have a doing crafty things hobby. And he laughed at me. Because he was totally like, what are you going to do with all this fabric? I'm like, look at it because it's pretty. I don't know. I don't know. I can't sew. Then I have a deal for you. I have 2 Christmas little golden book junk journals for sale. Catch me at 4 in the morning. I'm telling you. Like, I'm going to go get my stack of Christmas little golden books to show you, Ginger. And I've even sent 2 away to people recently. Okay, look, ain't this pretty? Did I already tell you who this was from? A Bit of Birdsong. Yeah. Isn't that pretty? And I can't make up my mind if I want to make it a journal cover or if I want to like cut all the individual butterflies out, because I kind of want to cut all the individual butterflies out. Craft collecting. I think I have a bigger crafty stuff collecting hobby than making. I really do. I think it's a problem. Look, there's fluffy stuff. Juju sent me an explosion of fluffy stuff. I do not need. I'm no longer at a deficit of fluffy stuff. But I got more fluffy stuff. Because can you have too much fluffy stuff? Surely not. Yes, I did. And look, I don't even like, I don't know anything about fabric to even like be amazed if this is amazing fabric or not. This, I could just sit and pet this. This is like I don't even need to make anything from this. It just needs to be like a fidget, a sensory fidget to like just sit and pet fabric for what reason, I don't know. But and here's shiny. Ooh, shiny. See, and like some of these are not even, unless you did like a patchworky one, but that's an advanced skills set that I don't have. Like they're not even big enough to make journal covers with. I mean, you can make little journal covers. I've been trying to tell myself to make smaller ones because the past couple ones I started on, I've just made them too big and I get tired of working on them. This is really nice. And I have like a Asian-y kind of journal. So I want to cut the girls out and like put them on a journal cover. They're too big for the current journal I have. It's kind of Asian-y. But it's cool. And look at this. This is like a thick kind of whatever that is. This is pretty fall colors. Maybe I could do something with this for my Halloween. Y'all, I still don't have a Halloween plan. I have I have 4 Halloween plans that are all like probably bigger than I can achieve in an hour, probably. Japanish, yes. This is like a thick one. You could also pet this one, but it's not as nice as that other one. This is not my vibe though, y'all. I mean, like it's pretty, but like this is gonna go in Happy Mail at some point to somebody because it's just not. I don't really care for it. This I like this. This is sparkly and lacy. This is my vibe. See, this I'm not giving away, but those upholstery type ones, I would give them away. You have nothing for a Halloween plan? Well, we got to get on it. I wish this was bigger. I do wish this was bigger because I would totally make a whole journal. I would make a whole journal cover out of this. And then where do those ladies go? And then cut the lady out and put it on the cover. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be nice. Oh well, this is what I got. And this is shiny. Oh, this one. I want a bigger piece of this one too because I could just sit and pet it. It's a sensory texture thingy. And there are some textures that like I will not touch. Nope. No, thank you. See, this is pretty, but also not. I mean, y'all know what I'm saying, right? I could probably do something with this. Like I wouldn't necessarily pick it out, but I could. I think I could find an idea with it. Like it could fit with something. There's kind of like a little spider web-ish almost. Sparkly plaid. It's shiny plaid. And then, like, I guess, did I put those two together for a reason? You can always do something with the plain color. I got one of these in my last week's one too. It's part of a wedding dress, she said. And I really like it. So I'm torn. I really want to dye it or like splatter it with like a neon color. But then I also think that that's like, you can't do that to a wedding dress, crazy person. Like, why can't you? Why not? Wouldn't this be cool, like a bright neon pink? I think so. And that's pretty. That's almost looks like the tops of jellyfishes. And this is pretty, but it feels weird. So I couldn't make a journal cover out of this, I don't think, because yeah, it feels weird. This, I wish I had a big old huge piece of this. This is my vibe. One of my vibes. I have lots of vibes. What is this? I think this is called batik. I think I finally remember. I love this. This is great. This is fabulous. This is not a big enough piece. Black for my Wednesday journal. Yes, everything black and purple, and even a little bit of magenta and teal and red can go on my Wednesday journal too, because Enid's in there. This is another one that'll end up in somebody's happy mail or something. It's pretty, but see, I don't even know which one's the front. I think this is the front. But I don't love it, and it doesn't immediately like invoke a, ooh, I could do blah 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 with it. Batik. Same with this one. So I didn't have a lot of followers, I still don't have a lot of followers. I didn't have a bunch of people. This is pretty. I would love a big piece of this. People show up, but I did a de-stash video once. But I wasn't selling anything. I was just like, if you like it, I'll mail it to you, and you can make a donation. Just cover shipping. I just needed people to cover shipping, and then if you covered shipping and you wanted to make a donation to my crafty art therapy, then yay. If you didn't want to, this is really soft, then it didn't really matter. I just didn't want this stuff in my house anymore, and I couldn't afford to send it to people, so they have to pay for shipping. This is a beautiful color. I wish I had a bigger piece. My wedding lace, yeah, dye it black and put it in Wednesday. So like going through this and seeing things, like I'll never do anything with that, so I should give it away, but I can't afford to give stuff away all the time. This is really pretty. So I did a de-stash video, and at the time I didn't know how popular selling de-stash videos were. I didn't know how popular live crafty videos were. Like I thought I watched live crafters on YouTube like frequently, but since starting it and then getting involved in the following hop, there's a whole lot more people than I knew existed doing lives. And then I don't think I ever saw a selling video on YouTube until recently. And then now there's like 3 or 4 or 5 people I can think of off the top of my head that do sales on YouTube regularly. And my world is expanding. I like this one too. And this one. And I was wishing that they came in bigger pieces, that I could do something for Christmas journals with them. I'm a very red and green Christmas kind of person. I love this. I love this. Is it blue? Is it purple? Is it teal? Is it green? Huh? Do you know? Can you tell? Exactly. I love it. This is also my vibe. See, this is my vibe. I love it. I love it. And where's that other thing? Oh, this. I love this. I told someone the other day, I don't think I found my style or vibe yet. I love this. I love this. You see my problem here? They don't necessarily like, I love the sparkly lace. See, what's my vibe with all these different things that I love? Oh, and the butterflies, I forgot the butterflies. See, like how do you put all these together and it makes sense? I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. And fluffy stuff. Ta-da! Making a journal. If I made a journal of things I love, like it would not match. It would not match. And then things not matching cause my brain to glitch. So it doesn't make any sense, y'all. I tell you, it makes no sense. Ooh, Angie's bowls. I've been hearing about Angie's bowls. I'm excited to see one. Because like in my mind, I feel like I know what she's talking about. Those rope kind of bowls that I saw Beth. I think Beth showed a bowl, like a fabric-y kind of. So I think, so the bowl I saw on Beth's channel is what I'm kind of picturing Angie's bowls to be. But I don't know. So like I need to see. I'm very excited to even see. Because I've been keeping up. Like she's like, I've made 40 bowls. I've made this many bowls. I'm excited for her. And I want to see. Okay, so that's my oh, and then it also came with a bag of little pieces. It also came with a bag of little pieces, and I love that. I wish that was bigger. I love that. Like, I like the colors. I like this kind of like batik or whatever. I'm probably butchering that word. I butcher all kind of words, y'all. I did a lot of reading when I was younger. Oh, and I heard somewhere that people who commonly mispronounce words, it's because they only ever read them. They've never really heard them in real life. And I'm like, yeah, that could be me, I guess. Okay, how's my drying going? I guess I could go. I guess I could. I mean, I don't want to, but I am getting hungry. Batik. I called it Baltic at first, though, Erin. And then I was like, wait, that's not right. Okay, Angie's bowls are different from Beth's. They're kind of like Beth's, but she uses a sewing machine. Yeah, I guess I'm not picturing that. And like how that, like it doesn't invoke a vision in my brain of understanding. So I'm excited. So tomorrow at 3, I'm going to see Angie's Bowls. Is that what we're saying? Is Angie's Bowls is on Erin's channel Saturday at 3 Eastern. So 2 my time. Better write a note. Better put it in my phone with an alarm. I had to put Dana's in my phone with an alarm. Angie's Bowls on Erin. Look, what is happening? On Erin. Adirondacks channel. Saturday 2 my time. Because I think you said 3 Eastern. So I'm over here in Central. Okay, I put it right in front of my face and I'll still forget. Not today, correct. Tomorrow, Saturday. Oh, they're not? Uh-oh. I'm confused again. Let me see. Let me go back up. Thanks, Pam. Batik, I got that one. Angie's sewing hers on the machine. And Beth is just wrapping hers. It's on Jacqueline's. Uh-oh. On. Oh, I'm behind. Well, then I gotta go. Bye, y'all. Wait, Ginger, can I make you a mod and you can put the link? Like, you can't put links unless you're a mod, correct? Can I make you a mod and you put the link? Jacqueline's channel is that lovely something? Oh, there it is. Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Bye, Michelle's hands. Bye, Lamont. I'll see you over at Jacqueline's when. Okay, Lovely's Craft. Can I click it? I can't click it, Lamont. Okay, what am I doing? Now I just gotta figure out how to make you a mod. Okay, there we go. Put user in timeout. No, we're not putting user in timeout. We're not deleting the user. No. Okay, let's see what this one does. I did something. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Well, now I know that works. I don't know how. Do I got to do it on YouTube? Maybe I got to do it on YouTube. Okay, so go back over here. Go to me. I'm figuring it out, y'all. I'm trying to find me, and then I'm going to make Ginger a mod so she can add the link if I can figure out how to do it. Okay, here. Click next to my name. Yeah, we got to do it on YouTube. There it is. Okay. Add as a moderator. Oh, there's more choices. Goodness, so many choices. There. I think I did it. Did I do it? Okay, I'm on YouTube. I think I did it. I clicked the boxes. Did it work? Let me refresh. Okay, I refreshed it. Yeah, Deborah, you copy and paste it, but like only certain people can do it in the chat, or it won't show up at. See, there it is. There's the clickable link. There we go. Yay! I learned something new. All right. So I'll see y'all over there. I appreciate y'all so much coming to hang out with me today. I was productive. Thank you. Wait, no, I can't see what y'all see because I'm over here on YouTube and there's a lag. I was trying to be grateful, y'all. I was trying to be grateful. I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me today. I was productive. I needed it. And I will see y'all at Lovely's here in a bit. Oh, and Erin tomorrow. Ginger, you can drop errands if you want to. I'm putting you to work. You didn't come here for all that. You were trying to go to sleep. I was supposed to bore you to sleep, not put you to work. I wrote a note, Erin. I'm going to try to be there. I remember. Remembering is a whole different. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay. Chat people, y'all can click those links that Ginger the cat lady, is posting, and then you can subscribe. But you can also like hit notify you, and then your YouTube will tell you when they go live. If you have your YouTube notifications on, unlike me, I don't have them on. Bye.